ask you a simple question. Do you know anything about yogis? Have you studied anything? Have you heard about what yogis can do, what they've done in front of disciples? Like Yogananda, for instance, I believe he done some things like showed his universal form and stuff like that. So these guys are misleading you. They don't know anything about spiritual life. They've joined spiritual lives and they only dated women and they chased women. They had some of them mess with kids and stuff, and did weird stuff, beat up kids. And listen, let me tell you, not only that, this group, when the real saints came by, the people with power, the people that were able to change hearts, that's the real mystic power of this age. The ability to change people from bad, fearful, suffering to happy, smooth, loving devotees of God that don't sin voraciously, that have control of their senses. That's the real miracle and power for this age that we have to first inculcate. So don't let them fool you that I have any powers, my body's capable of doing anything. And if it is, would only be in a conscious state that I myself enact without any radiation or any interference. Spiritual power does not need interference. They've tried this for so long, it does not work. You cannot rig spiritual power to any machine or anything. It won't work, okay? So don't waste your time. They have the same magnet binary function. That's magnet pushing, that's your brain pushing electricity. Anybody can do that. You don't need me, okay? So please, don't follow me because of women, because women don't want me to have women that I don't even know. Men don't want me to be around women because they're jealous. I mean, this is stupid. You don't waste your spiritual life for women. That's what these guys do. They throw everything in the trash for women, for sex, for something so simple. Like it's animal life, you know. Animals have sex. It's just part of the body. You know, you don't have to throw your entire spiritual life and your soul and your goodness away. All right? Forget about this idea that you don't want me to have women, so you want to mess up my spirit, mess up my body, and ruin the chances of me elevating to spiritual life that will help you guys out. This is the thing, they don't have to interfere with my life. They should let me don't follow me. If you can't watch somebody enjoy their life in any way, don't follow me. Chances are I may not go towards women. Honestly, I've been off that path for a while, and I'll stick to the spiritual path, which later can benefit many. As people get old, they're supposed to get less lusty. They're supposed to get more into their devotional life, more into spirituality. And that's the thing that I'm trying to help others have and others understand. That's the only thing I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to be on this lust path to my old. First of all, I'm not on a path of that, but especially my old age. So think about the longer run. Don't just think about right now. Don't think about currently what will happen. Think about 10 years, 20 years from now. What does the world need? What does your soul need? Where does it need to be? That's what you have to think about, okay? And forget about this feud. Forget about this dumb idea these guys are bringing up. Always chasing sex, always putting it on the front dashboard. And then you get these young little lusty women that, oh, we don't want to see him have sex. We've been watching him for so long. We have this little crush on him, and we have to euthanize him and then play with his body and pretend he has powers. Come on, dude. That's ridiculous. Just stop. Stop following me. Stop pretending, okay? If you want to do things with me, have a due process. Take your device out and be normal. Talk to me. Stop circling everything around sex. Not everybody's a sexaholic like you. People have God. You understand why I don't have sex? Because I have God. Learn how to have God. Keep your options open. Don't close your only options. If everybody else you're dealing with is a sex addict, even these so-called swamis, the ones that are after me, even these elder devotees, the ones that are after me, they're all sex addicts. They know that. That's all they're after. And they won't give you any relief from your senses. Why would you want to close the doors on a person that can give you relief from your senses, from your voracious appetites, from your lust, your anger, and your fears. Okay? Because that's what you get from sex, fear. And that's why you're so caught up in your thoughts and your deliberations. Okay? And if you have such a thing with it, there's a thing called marriage, where people get together and they don't need to be sleeping with other people, and it's off your consciousness. And I won't, you don't have to think about me with a bunch of women and whatever crazy ideas you have. This is the problem with surveillance. This is really the problem with loose surveillance, that people get so far into people's lives that they want to control every little aspect of it. It's not fair, man. You have to back off of it. All right? It's not fair. Just back off. You said, some people feel like they're getting reactions. Guess what? If you don't make offenses, if you don't violate others, you won't get reactions. That's as simple as that. I don't control it. God does. He's watching you. So stop doing it and just forget about this idea. It makes no sense. I can listen, as I said, I'll volunteer if you want. Without this device, I'll come and sit in a chair. And if you could do things without harming me, okay, we can see, and I'll prove to you. You already did it with your machine, so you already know. But I don't know what you need to stop doing this, but it's definitely not my body. It's definitely not there. It doesn't exist. Just take my word for it, okay? Take my word for it. We don't need to do any more tests. You've done it. You did it for 8 months. It doesn't exist. There's no hyperbolic extension. It doesn't. I'm sorry. There's no such thing, okay? You have a magnetized brain that comes from interaction, okay? The more you interact with it, the more you have sexes like that, the more you can use it, actually. So I'm not even able to use it. You got to find people that have more use of it, more use of their bodies, more action, more to passion. I don't have more to passion in my life. See what I'm saying? You don't even know what to do. I wanted to explain it to you guys, but you never called me. So I'm telling you now, there's certain things that are missing to even use the body. Massage, interaction, sensation. I lack all those things. It's not that you're going to get a hurricane out of me. It's not like you're going to get anything. But if you even want to, like, let's say, see if there's some power that can be, there has to be a whole practice, a whole regimen of doing yoga, of making your body sensational. It won't come from desensitizing. It doesn't come from that, desensitizing the body. There's no possible way. It's going the opposite direction. So please give this up. It's a false endeavor. It's offensive. It will just put you in hell. You make people go to hell like that in their body, you will go to hell too. It's a sick, maniacal idea. Just because somebody doesn't want to see me date, somebody doesn't want to see me happy. Well, guess what? Stop watching me. That's what normal people do. When people break up, right, and they have a girlfriend or boyfriend, and they're just like, you know what? I can't see this. She's got a new boyfriend, man. I can't see this. You know what? I'm not gonna go online and start cursing her out. I'm just gonna get offline. I'm not gonna go blow up her boyfriend's phone and tell him to, don't date her, she's crazy, and make a fool of myself. I'm just gonna click the smartest thing to do that makes you not a maniac and a jealous, crazy person is just block them, as in don't look at them anymore, so they don't come on your profile anymore. Don't follow them. Don't pretend anymore about them. Don't make up any lies about them. Just move on. That's the safest and most integrity thing to do, okay? Have some integrity for yourself and others. Don't misguide them on this crazy wild goose chase. Just do the right thing. Please, free me already. You're torturing me. Please free me, okay? I'm asking you kindly, please.